Hello, everyone, and welcome to Super Mario RPG. I'm gonna mute desktop audio. We're gonna play on normal mode, but I do have, I'm gonna let the intro play out, and then I'll talk once the intro's done. And that's all the plot setup you get. I unmuted the wrong mic. Should really remove that mic, because I'm not using it. Hide. Or hide it. So, yeah, I do have a few stories, not with the Switch version of this game, obviously. I'm not playing this blind for the most part. I have gotten up to, in my own time, up until the sunken ship. But I do have stuff to say about the original version and the difficulty mod of the game, or hack. Is it a hack when it's old games and mods just modern? I don't know. A difficulty hack / mod called Super Mario RPG Armageddon. I will be mentioning stuff from Armageddon. Like how in Armageddon, which I actually kind of do plan on playing at some point. There's a cosmic coin here. And yes, there's a third coin type in Armageddon. Basically, most of my memories of the older game, the SNES version, which part of me does want to play before I play something like Armageddon, because I do have the mini SNES. So I could play it on that. In fact, that'll be the platform I play most if I do any SNES RPG game on it, is where I'm gonna play it all on. That way I don't need to, emulate it. Okay, one thing I'll definitely say, oh my, Arceus movement is so good! It is so hard to do movement in original because of the isometric perspective. Right. Okay, that's something I need to turn on right away. Because I tried to hit A to exit out. It's like, oh, why would that work? That's because that's how you do it in the original, and there's a setting to turn that setting on. Don't okay. In the... Another thing from the original. Once you check that, you just basically... Movement type default, dash, dial controls. Type B, don't skip targeting, difficulty normal, and we're gonna use the modern music. Should I? Oh no, I couldn't have set it up before doing this. Gauge moves. I don't really care. Like, they're barely... I'll explain them when they really... once we have all three party members, as that's when it kind of actually does something. Right now, Toad Assist is basically worthless. And Mario's ability. Here's something that wasn't in the original: ally buffs. If that party member's in the active party and you get a certain combo, you get certain buffs. For Mario, it's action gauge. But the action gauge, well, is this thing that allows you to use gauge moves. That's it. Anyways, back to talking. In the original, and in Armageddon, these fights give no XP. Now, I couldn't really show it off in the last battle. Combat. See that explaining port? Hit A when that shows up to do an action command. Although that's going to be very difficult because I don't know if I have input delay. I'll try to show it off. Oh, that is a lag spike. Like on my TV. You think you're done with me, Fluffy Boy? Oh no, not the Bowser. Prepare yourself for the great beyond. Okay, I have to talk about this. Why does none of the dialogue have sound fonts? Right, sound effects? Aside from moving the dialogue, like, I don't remember if the original had it, but this just sounds weird. Anyways, Mario starts with one special move: Stomp. That one-up sound means you got a successful one. So don't bother attacking Bowser. Hit A at the right time to do a block. If you hit it at the exact frame, you take 0 damage. Oh, come on. And that's the tutorial. No! It's a train reaction! Hang in there, Chandelier! I'm not all... Whatever you do, don't let go! Oh, damn you, Fluffy Boy! You're coming too, Mario, because you're here as well. Bye, Mario! Bye! I should finish you, so I can deal with that, Fluffy Boy. What do you mean I'm a party member? Oh, hello there. Well, I didn't think I was gonna give up that. Give her... Did ya? I always have my ways. I'm gonna take you out, Fluff. Take you out, Bunny. Ah, foiled again! Damn you, Bunny Boy! So don't say a word of this! Just get out of here! Eee! There, the whole castle's shaking! Too bad. Too bad we don't get Peach in the party in hour 1. If this were original, Peach would actually be in my main party. As having easy access to healing is really good. Also, I don't think it goes without... I think it goes without saying, but none of these cutscenes were in the original. And it's still a little weird that there's no sound effects, considering this is completely new stuff. But... what are you gonna do? Also, do not expect me to get all the secret blocks, even if once we get the Signalis ring. I do not know where they are. And I'm not gonna bounce around like an idiot for half an hour looking for them. But anyways, oh, dear Arceus Toad. Hey, Mario! A lot of people use something called a door to go in and out of their house. Anyways, I came by to pick up Princess Peach, so she's a bit late. Just gonna sit here. No. The game actually tells you to jump. Alright. I don't know what all the things difficulty affects, since we're here. But I know one thing it absolutely does affect. Your inventory. Okay, I need to talk about inventory because this is very, very different. So, you have your storage box. This was not in the original. How the original's inventory system works outside of key items. You can only hold certain amount of items. You have certain amount of inventory slots, and nothing stacks. Nothing stacks. So if you want to keep that... So, thankfully, if you don't have enough space for something in the original, it doesn't just get deleted from existence unless it's an enemy drop. But it's also not like Earthbound, where everything goes into that into your item inventory. Only items go into your item inventory. Equipment has its own inventory, and yeah. Save blocks, self-explanatory. In the original, you could name your save files, and that, yes, name a save file before starting the game. And yes, that does affect something in the game that we won't get to for probably 10... I kind of remember how long it took me. It was going to take me in my original playthrough. Granted, I was mostly skipping through dialogue. Sorry, I thought the princess was here with you. Where is she? Mario? What's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something? It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no. Here we go again. Mario, can you please bring her back? Like you always do. Mario, I forgot something important. If you get knocked out, you wake up in the last place you saved. But guess what? On this adventure, you'll save automatically whenever you go between areas. Unlike in the first game. And I say first game. Unlike in the original. It saves all the time, so if worse comes to worse, you won't lose much progress. Am I right? You have to hop on this thing to save, just like the good old days. Use them however you like. They're great for taking breaks from your adventure. That's everything important I can think of. Now, get yourself to Bowser's Keep. Because apparently you downgraded from a castle. God, I'm gonna enjoy doing Toad voices. Also, I'm mostly recording this because I don't want to stream right now. I streamed yesterday. First stream of 2024. You know what, not? Because let me know how far ahead I am. Or not. I'm 30 episodes, ish episodes ahead of Pikmin. And, well, decreasing because I haven't recorded any episodes of Pikmin since the initial 30 run. Anyways, cutscenes. Huh, who goes there? Trespasser. This castle belongs to us, the Smithy Gang. We have big plans, and this is only the first steps in them. If If it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd probably own this world. This here deals this. There goes the bridge. Hey, at some point, I don't know. One day I'll get a job so I can buy a better mic and soundproofing. But until that day, well, yeah, until that day, you have to deal with what we got. You're back so soon? Yeah, did you forget something? No? What happened then? The Brits are about to keep it out now. Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of the Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario! We're gonna try to make as much progress as we can. Oh, excuse me. I bumped into your head and reduced your HP level. Once in the Mushroom Kingdom's famous items, gotta perk you right up. So whatever you want to use an item to get some HP back for sex. A mushroom can give you a boost whenever you get tired. Now, why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. I remember warning you about the mushroom waste swarming with monsters. I barely made it back here in one piece. Might you please do something? Perhaps you did. Perhaps. Do you know about action commands? Yes, I was trying to go over it before I instantly won the Bowser fight. Hey, you better watch out. He knows about action commands. He's gonna put your lights out or jump in your head with the force of 1,000 suns. You got more bark than bite, huh? Why did I back here? Alright, I'll tell you something. Alright, we need to get to tell the Chancellor about Peach. See you over in the Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. Got 3 mushrooms. I think in the original, it forces you to try to heal, I think. And it damages you for more than 1 HP. Oh, Toad is going to be the death of my voice. Alright. Sorry, I have to vibe to the music a little bit. It's so good. Alright. If you hit a physical attack with the right timing, you hit everybody on the field for a minuscule amount of damage aside from the enemy you hit, but it's AoE damage is AoE damage. And that over there was the combos gauge. It's a lot harder since I think Mary Box has input delay. You can also heal from the menu if you want. We'll mostly be avoiding enemies. Because, you get so little experience from battles in this version. In Armageddon, you want to fight almost everything. And in the original, you want to fight most things. I don't know why I'm hitting the button twice. It's something Armageddon has taught me to do. Because that's how you deal extra damage. A lot more extra damage with your physical attacks in Armageddon. Which is kind of the entire premise of most builds in that. Alright, Paratroopas. Here's something... a fun fact. Jump is an element. Jump is an element. And also the big bold text is, you done good. Alright, here's another fun fact. Jump in the original, the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Up to a certain point. Coin blocks. Standard Mario fare. Say, alright, combo, chains. If you successfully block, do a super block, do a regular hit or a super hit, you build chain. And the music starts picking up. But if you mistime any of them, minus unblockables, it doesn't go down. It goes down. So, phew, you saved my life. My life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. And I changed my voice to... The voice syncs to it. Here's a little something in return. Got honey syrup. Honey syrup are MPLs, or FPLs. Because yes, even all the way back in the first Mario RPG, it was called FP. This essentially, Super Mario RPG is the precursor to the Paper Mario series. And it's how wonderful, after basically the fate of Mario RPGs left unknown, aside from the Mario and Rabbids series, that we have a remake of this game and TTYD coming out. I will play TTYD on this channel at some point. Granted, I like sometime until like into 2024 to actually record TTYD. And even then, I probably won't be able to play it right away because I need to buy the game. Granted, I could potentially switch from, split the differences between Mario leveled up to level 2. I will never be upping HP in this. How this works. Basically, choose a stat bonus will rotate, there's some complexity to this. It goes, so, you see how this is a +3 and the rest, well, okay. If it's always more than a +1, but as you can see, attack is only +1. You get bonuses if it goes magic, physical, HP. The bonus will go. I believe. Thankfully in this, you only need to hover over it and not confirm your choice, see it like, oh, and then exit out. Mario's magic stat. Mario is the jack of all trades. But anyways, that's the whole fun fact. I'll mostly be going for magic and physical on Mario. But with most characters, only magical and physical, I will never be upping HP. You get more than enough HP. Plus the defensive more matter, I feel. But, time to talk about character roles. Mario's a jack of all trades, master of one. Damage. Mario has the single highest physical attack in the game, once you get the lazy shell. He also hits like a truck. Even more than the physical Bowser. So yeah. But he also has pretty powerful magic spells, and specializes in both jump and jump and fire elements. Well, basically getting all the elements before the end of the game. Before the end of the... Well... really quickly, actually. Before we get the first 3 star pieces. Kinda. I have to talk about... Yeah, I have to talk about magic skills. Alright, specials. We will be very lucky if we can get this before the end of Mushroom Way. So, the levels of which you get stuff has not changed from the original. But the XP you get is a lot less. Or the amount you need to level up is a lot more. So we won't... So I'll point it out when it becomes... When I know for certain, okay, this is when you get... Fire... Generally when you get Fireball. This is when you get Shocker. Stuff like that. But yeah, you level up so slowly in this. I think... Leveling really worked weirdly in the original because early on you get so many level ups and then late it kind of really slows down. Because the max level I believe in the original was like 30 or 50. I would need to boot up my beat and save on this if I wanted to find out for certain, which I can't do right now because I'm in the middle of recording. So either 30 or 50. It's not that high. This isn't really a long RPG. This isn't going to be a 100-part Let's Play, is what I'm trying to say. Is half of what I'm trying to say. Also, notice I'm not using my honey syrup. You don't really need to. Physical attacks hit like a truck. Oh boy, that was close. That was close. Here's a token of my appreciation. Flower Tap. These are some of the ways you increase your maximum FP. The catch? Because yes, there is a catch. They fully restore your MP. You might think, oh, but that's actually a benefit. No. I mean, yes, but no. Because you want to save them all, so you can save your honey syrups for battle. Yes. Technically a downside. So that leads in the original, granted you can... Oh, that was something that will happen sometimes. Sometimes when you get a successful hit or block, you just get more gauge. It happens completely randomly. Unfortunately, no flowers for us. I think in the original, these enemies could drop they can drop max HP ups. Max HP. Because certain enemies... Here's something that I didn't know until relatively recently. Enemies drop certain items. Not certain items called flowers. But what flowers enemies drop is tied to the enemy. It dropped completely randomly, but yes, it's tied to the enemy. So yeah, it's basically the flowers from Starlit Worlds and Seven Sages that appear randomly? Yeah, it's not so random in here. Lucky works very differently from those two. That mushroom there is a full heal. You can't keep it in your inventory, but it will fully restore your HP and MP. If I weren't showing off what the flower tab does, I would basically save it. I don't remember all of the locations. Also, it's easy to tell which enemies are resistant to jump. Do they have spikes? If yes, immune to jump. Yeah. I think they actually lowered the time level you'd need to get Fireball, because I don't remember ever actually getting it before this boss fight. I remember having it before the next boss fight. Or next two. Anyways, hey, look at me, my hammer and I don't like ya. Mario, you better be careful, he's definitely got a mean streak. Oh, now you got my hammer angry. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. The Hammer Brothers are a very easy fight. In this. In the original, they can be kind of difficult because of their... because the original didn't have the exclamation point indicators. But yeah. Now the other one has a defense up. Valor is defense, Vigor is attack. Also, if an attack misses, the chain doesn't go down. Yeah, and this is a very easy fight. In the original, no. They are probably very difficult. Also, most bosses drop flower jumps. There is a few ways to get infinite flowers in this game. Whether it be the minigame we haven't gone to yet, or just by jumping on the ant lions. Although I think the ant lions are frog coins. We'll talk about frog coins later. Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was going. The Muddy Kingdom is just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Where does this hammer come from? Hey, you know what this is? It has a Hammer Bro insignia on it. No one stands a chance against you when you welcomes this. Our first weapon! Or at least our first weapon type for Mario. There are multiple different weapon types. So yeah, we already see Punch for Mario, but this is Hammer. We won't be getting the last one until probably next episode or the episode after that. But yeah, Mario has 3 hammer weapon types. Most characters generally have 3. I think Geno has 1. But yeah, hammer weapon really just only up your physical attack. Mostly up your physical attack. Good on most characters, not so great on others. Watch where you sit, look where you're standing, and gotcha. These are inns. I will basically never be healing in them. And these are item shops. I will basically be never buying any items. Why? Because you get so much of them, so many items already. I'm mostly saving stuff for equipment. Alright, this has one of the hardest frog coins to get in the game. You have to land on the toad, and then land up there. You only have one shot at this. Again, this is one of the reasons why I have no promises of getting all the frog coins, but I think that's until next time.